crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it. The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported, somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
Pointing to the adamantine forge. Now I tire of theory. Let us put it into practice. Speak.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
This will do wonders for the shop.
That's curious. Something over there.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
Hello, my dear. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. Well, you know where to find me.
What's on your mind?
Really? Really?
If you insist, I'll make my way back. But don't be long, all right?
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Elf, what are you doing? Jack's raft. Where's Gek? Who are you? All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist. Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. You lot, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Plowed sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Drugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Grayman? Another slave for the dig? That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor. Many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
The statue styles two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. You recall the tale of a Sharan fortress armed with impenetrable adamantine, a metal created by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think? Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
Construct. That bears investigating.
The most interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
So, are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help, either. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
We need to get that Nier guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
Hell yes.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish. With pleasure. Lead on.
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
This true soul Nier stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
Speak.
That drow, Nier, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course.
Drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar sending a message.
Stuff right here. Sergeant don't know what she's missing.
What's that?
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. Nah, rockfall smashed them. Can't have them stinking up the place. The half that weren't crushed are digging the true soul out of the wreckage. You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks.
Rocks.
Spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Hey, what are you... Oh, I get it. Something caught your eye, eh? That's grand. I'd be willing to let you take it, too, for a mere pittance. Then get your face out of mine.
May the gods take you first.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Watch this.
I will ascend. I will not know failure.
Battle favors the fearless.
Gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Really? Save your prayers for someone who at least had the spine to fight back.
Bet I can crack that open. Scraps of a nightfall feast.
Break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
The architect who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
That's curious. stone there's been pried loose. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Prime spot for an ambush. Best get in and out.
Someone climbed up here. I'll wager a gnome got creative.
Hop, hop! Poor fucker.
I am fury. I am death.
Well, so much for peace.
The blade will not bend.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Got to keep fighting.
Make it hurt.
On my word. Under their noses.
Swift and lethal.
Blood comes easy these days. Don't waste a step.
This is my time. Allow me to demonstrate. On the double.
I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and I blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. What's to say? You're Near's bootlicker. Saw you sailing. A god's damn true soul. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Gerdo Ironhand, I have lived for you, and now I'll die for you. What the drug? You know nothing of me, damn it! Shit! I can't do it. Go on, drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. I'll spare you a vial. I go where there's shit to stir, and there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
No time to rest.
See where the gnomes...
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you got the stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up. You don't need to ask twice. Your blade ready, Kerr.
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Neo won't pay a damn copper.
Fine. Spill what you want, true soul, before I choke on your stench. Greg. Get you gone, before I get you gone. No bolted. Saw it myself. Friends still ain't caught her with.
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders. Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnel's collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Near said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philomene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Praise Ironhand. Lorida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in, and I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Soul Near will... You know what he'll do. Bug, don't.
I've got no choice, Lorida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
She's all right. Thank the Stern himself. But the others... They'll die in that tunnel, if not by poison, then by Near's hand.
Mum, you have the powder. My Beldron will die back there. Blow up that wall, I'm begging you. Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
this is my happy place. Boom! No surrender.
On the move.
No time to waste.
Very well.
Concentrate.
No bloom, all doom. Excellent.
Put him up. Got it.
Victory awaits.
Make way.
Death, you will not take me.
My faith will protect me. On the move.
What fools these mortals be.
Crack it open.
I smell blood. I've got it.
Victory awaits. Death, you will not take me.
Fleet of foot.
should I do?
May the dice roll in my favor.
Not fall before my time.
Now this is my happy place. You're not gonna like this, mate.
I am fury. I am death. My path be true.
Making my move.
Got to focus. Got to move.
Gone with the weave.
Over here.
On my word. Eat it.
I'm so tired. How do people do
Get
this
back.
all day?
One spark and it'll blow.
That should work.
Finally! Beltron, can you hear me? Beltron!
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nier does not fail. So you care for the weak, true soul? Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servant? Or is there a sane explanation? Traitor, you have breathed your last.
On my way.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Watch this.
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look. This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. Don't worry, you won't come to harm. I'll protect you. You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
You know, if that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead. I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it. Oh, I have my reservations, no question. First of all, it looks disgusting. Second, there's a non-zero chance that it'll turn me into a purple glistening monster. But if it doesn't, who knows what kind of power we can unlock? And power is always worth a little risk. Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
Are you all right? Lunk. Better now than I'm with you. God. My neck.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here
Nina and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in...
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
The light's been snuffed out. Only ash at the bottom.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. Nothing about the lantern strikes you as unusual.
Wait, is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Peldron.
Wits and
Are you
blades,
all right?
always sharp.
Lunkbug. Better now.
Like it's well be done.
God. We're near. We're near.
Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here now.
Sharp as ever.
What now?
Nina and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together.
That's what matters.
You're covered in dust and... Wait.
Hey-ho.
Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Any other way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Beldron! I was so worried! Did Nier hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Well, that didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walbran. Now!
You're a little late, Barcus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbran's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaedel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walbran couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
I've had fights enough for one day, Barcus. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
Well, you did it. I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. And yet... free. Yes. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Walbran among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I were surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go.
Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me. Pah. I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Strange marking. What's it mean?
What's this rune now?
I know this rune. An enterprising harper has hidden supplies nearby. Either the harpers are terrible at hiding their stashes, or this is a trap.
That is not what it seems. I see you, shapeshifter.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
Looking ahead.
Someone there?
Let's get going.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Over there.
Time to strike. You bow or you break.
Mistra Rill. Ever dauntless, fleet of foot.
Another fight. Let's go. What path lies before me?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Eager for battle.
Where am I needed?
Trust no one.
Attention!
I applaud your taste.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ready and willing.
Was that blood? No, never mind.
I can keep going a little longer now.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start. Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
Peacebringer, be at home.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin Spirit. Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In death, you have brought this circle life, and thus you life, Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking, and I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbren. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this: a preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbren's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him. That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is? Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth, a substance so powerful it could fell a city, a nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly. I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar, who mentioned it, sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing. Like what? Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer, curmudgeon. I wear many hats. Most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing. Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers. I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Hey, soldier.
Speak.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. With such stimulating company? Never better.
Well met.
Oh. My, you startled me. I was miles away. Just pondering what I lost. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, More than I fear losing my own self and soul. I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you? Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together. Then follow my lead. Now you.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Suddenly, the scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are now in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? That it does.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
I didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image, to be sure. Most pleasant, in fact. Most welcome.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.